What's up? Welcome to Truth Be Told, where every man is king and the truth unfolds, and every word spoken comes from the soul, and the audience members love to take control. No topic is taboo, we talk about it all, and the host so funny you gonna shout and fall out your seat. Your life's not complete without a moment of truth. Once every 2 weeks, and we speak like none other. Educated real brothers, family style for you, your kids and your mother, and we love to gain your trust. Just sit right down, relax and enjoy. This is where the truth is found. Truth be told. Good evening.
Yep.
What's going on?
Yep.
We are back again.
That's right.
It's your boy RealEyez of OTS Entertainment.
It's a Sundjata say coup.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Truth Be Told, where every man is king, sometimes.
That's right.
So, we're happy that you joined us this evening. Welcome back. You know we are here every Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got another great show for you guys tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. How's your week, brother?
It's been good. All to the good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Happy to hear it. My week has been my week. All right. Awesome. So, moving right along. So, one of the things we're talking about this evening, it's a clip that doesn't need an introduction. So I'm not even going to give it an introduction. I'm just going to throw right to it, and we'll discuss it afterwards. Here we go. Yeah, so if you guys are not aware of who that was the R&B singer Miguel. It was at the 2013 annual Billboard Awards, I believe, where he completely eviscerated and annihilated two women in the audience. One got a foot to the face,
Hulk Hogan style,
and the other got a Hulk Hogan style off the top rope leg drop,
finishing move.
So I know you guys have seen this. I know you guys know what's going on with this. You had to have seen what was going on. There were memes everywhere about it. There was one, I couldn't find it. I was going to try to get it for the show, where it showed, it's the same clip, but it has one of the announcers from the WWE announcing.
Mean Gene Okerlund.
And it fits perfectly. And he's like, oh, with the leg drop, it's over. Like, it was hilarious. But I couldn't find it, so I didn't get it. But we showed that because your man Miguel has been the talk of the internet recently because of that stunt that he pulled. Apparently, nobody was hurt seriously. The girl that he leg dropped, which is funny to me because from what I've been reading, she's the one that he brought her backstage and all this stuff to try to make up for it. But I mean, not to say a leg drop doesn't hurt, but the other girl got a foot to the face. Like the girl that got the leg drop, you see her pop back up and she's all like hugging him. The other girl, I think you don't see her no more. I think she just like was knocked out or something. So I don't know. We'll wait to see if there's a lawsuit pending from that. But thank you, Miguel.
Somebody in the page said it probably not. They probably signed some type of clause of indemnity saying that they wouldn't sue.
That was Seth. Big shout to I think it was Seth.
I don't know. Somebody said that, and it makes sense.
It does make sense. Yeah, like if you happen
to be that close.
If something happens, you're done. So it sucks for them, but it's cool for the girl that got leg dropped.
She should be on the TV or something now. She should make some money out of this.
How can you parlay that really? Like, I'm the girl that got leg dropped.
She should get mad at Miguel. And then she should blow it up. She'll be everywhere. Mad at Miguel for leg dropping her.
I think it's too late at this point. But, hey, big shout out to him. It was funny. It was awesome. So he was in the news, I think that was last week, or right after the show, a lot about that. But recently, as recently as I believe 2 days ago, he was in the news for some tweets that he put out, which I am going to
What did Miguel say?
I'm gonna recite, right? So let me build the story for y'all. So apparently Miguel was just tweeting like he tweets regular stuff, and somebody tweeted him, and I guess he took offense, saying that Miguel, you know, you're going to hell. You know that song "Use Me," which is a song I believe on his first album. That's obviously not a prayer to God. You're praying to the devil. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, right? This is what the guy says. So Miguel retorts with, please take your sacrilegious stuff and go somewhere with it, right? And
Miguel caught feelings.
Apparently, and then right after that, he goes on this little mini rant. So he starts off with, I'm proud of my heritage, but honestly, black people are the most judgmental people in the world.
Ooh,
shit's sad, man. Ooh. All right, so before I even go on,
Miguel. The Blaxican.
The Blaxican, yeah, right?
Miguel is black and Mexican.
Mexican, yeah.
Blaxican.
So, the most judgmental people in the world? I disagree.
Of course you do. You're biased.
Why? Because I'm black?
Because you're black.
That is partially true.
Of course you're going to say otherwise.
That is partially true. It's not completely true. I don't think that black people are the most biased people in this world.
I think you just got some feelings off of that, somebody getting at him and he couldn't take it anymore.
Well, I mean, after everything he went through with the leg drop, that tweet to him was nothing. Like, the jokes he must have gotten, come on.
They were jokes. It was like someone coming at him, like, religiously.
You know what? You have a good point. All right. So, I disagree with that first tweet, but that's just me. He goes on to say, we've been conditioned.
Ooh, conditioned.
Pre-programmed. To hate ourselves.
Ooh.
So, what exactly is he getting at there? I mean,
yeah, bro, that is in the Malcolm X.
Apparently so, but I feel like when I read that, I'm honestly, truth be told, I'm feeling like, dude, look at your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have like an Elvis Presley type hairstyle.
Conk.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, remember Malcolm X when he put his head in the bowl? And then he was burning, said, it's burning. The cop came in and said, nigga, get your head out the bowl.
Yeah. So you have like an Elvis Presley hairstyle, and you're talking about being pre-programmed to hate ourselves. So, isn't that you?
Ooh, you gonna make out? Go on your own rant. Get at him, son. Get at him.
I'm just saying, like, you can't. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. You see what I'm saying?
I think you should go on a rant and you should get at him.
I'm not going on a rant.
Go on, get at him. Why not?
That's it. That's just how I feel. Like, you can't have your hair, fried, dyed, laid to the side, and be talking about people are pre-programmed to hate themselves as far as the black community is concerned. So, why aren't you rocking it with your natural fro then? Just be natural. Hell,
what?
Bruno Mars, he on the cover of Rolling Stone or something with an afro. Like,
oh, he did?
Yeah.
I thought he had some type of different type of hair.
No, he had
like a bob type of
50s type thing. He did. But in the latest, on the album, not the album, excuse me. On the Rolling Stone cover, he had a fro, like a fro.
Interesting.
He's embracing his roots. I don't know what exactly he is.
But isn't he Puerto Rican?
I thought so. I mean, sure. Hey,
Puerto Ricans are black anyway.
It's all the same. But, I mean, so that's just my thing. I feel like, how are you going to go with, honestly, kind of the entire black population, you know what I mean, when you're doing something that falls
So why don't you get at them? Represent for the black people. I'm giving you the green light.
Thank you, brother Sajjad.
Yes.
I just got at him. I made my point. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say in regards to that.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, he continues on. That's why I appreciate those who choose to think and act for themselves regardless of ethnicity or culture. The problem cannot be fixed until the problem is recognized. Not everyone is the same, thank goodness. And of course, he goes here because he doesn't want to lose fans. And obviously, I love all of my fans. So it's like, I'm going off. But, if you're black and you're my fan, I still love you, even though you're pre-programmed to hate yourself because you don't know any better.
Hold on. Let's break this down here. What is anything that he's saying incorrect, though?
See, that's the thing, right?
Are we programmed to hate ourselves? Like, really think about what he's saying.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I personally kind of agree with what he's saying.
So what's the problem?
But the problem is, like, don't be a hypocrite.
Because okay. So
you're saying it, but you're not adhering to what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I agree. I feel like the black community, and the black audience is kind of brainwashed to hate themselves and to try to rise to the aesthetic that is set by Europeans, as saying that Europeans are the aesthetic of what beauty is. Yeah, I think that happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I feel like, Hollywood, music, not just hip hop, since I apparently always go off of hip hop, but they tend to try to capitalize off the success of the negatives that surround black people, the stereotypes that surround us. So I think it's all, one big pot of jambalaya mixed together.
Right? So you're saying that you disagree with Miguel because he has his hair laid to the side, but you don't disagree with his statement.
Not at all. Not at all.
So you're getting at black people too. So.
Yeah.
So someone should get at you for getting at black people.
Somebody might. Once I look back into the chat room, somebody might be going at me right now, and then we can handle it. It's not a problem. You know what I mean? Nah, but seriously.
Okay.
I think he has a point. I just feel like it's funny coming from him. It's like a Caucasian saying, black people, you guys need to get back to your roots. You guys are trying too much to be white. It's gonna be like, you're white. What are you talking about? I mean, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but can he say that? Can half of him say that?
Can half of him say that?
Yeah.
I suppose half of him can say that, but I mean, if that's how you feel, why don't you live your ideals out as opposed to just saying it? Like,
well, besides the hair, how else do you disagree with him? He makes black music.
The hair is good enough.
It's
part of your image.
Oh, okay.
Since he's come out, he's had interesting hair. It's part of his image. It's part of who he is. It's part of what makes him distinct amongst his peers. So
what if he had an afro and he said these statements? Would that be okay then?
If he had an afro, if he had an afro, it'd be a little bit better. But if he had the hairstyle he has now, like the week before, nothing's changed. Like, you just changed it for the moment.
No, I'm talking about like right now, like.
If he,
before, say he changed his hair and then came out with these comments, would it be okay?
I'll get back to you.
And to think about it, because for the most part, I would agree with his sentiments on the most part also, and I think he has a right to say that. And I think this is a larger thing when it comes to Twitter and Facebook and all these stuff. You have too much of these keyboard killers, too much of these Twitter tough guys, too much of these mouse pad mobsters going around.
Gangsters.
Right? So much of these people are hiding behind smartphones, are hiding behind Facebook, and they won't say these things to someone when they're up close and up front. But they say these things to people over the social media. And I think if you're going to get at someone over the social media, I think he has the right to get back at you.
Well, I'm not saying he's wrong for getting back at the guy, but after a point, he wasn't even discussing what the guy was discussing. He just went on a rant in a completely different direction. The only foreseeable reason that I can say that he went in that direction is if he saw the guy's tweet, went to his page, and saw that he was black. And then he's like, oh, black people are so biased against ourselves. But the guy was talking about religious stuff, about, devil worship and so on and so forth. And that's what he took from the song, as opposed to the black people and, how biased.
But the first part, he told him basically to kick rocks with all that.
I know.
Religious stuff.
But then he
came back at him.
Yeah, but how did the two connect is what I'm saying. Why would you start talking about black people and how biased we are to ourselves if, what does that have to do with him saying that your music is sacrilegious? I'm just saying, I'm just asking. I don't see the connection.
You don't see the connection? I don't know. I don't really follow Miguel, so maybe a lot of the black fans that he gets are getting at him. And I don't follow his tweets. I'm not actually a Twitter person, but maybe the black fans in his mind is getting at him, and he's just making a blanket statement because he gets so much criticism from black folks. Because you know how we do. Oh, we can criticize. Oh, we can criticize.
It's true.
From sun up to sun down, we can criticize someone. Yes, and I'm making a general statement. We will criticize before we even give a suggestion. You come up with the A, and someone would say they don't like this. This is too bad. This is too this. This is too this. But they don't even have a B. They don't have a plan. Many of us don't have a plan B. So I can understand if someone comes out and start making a blanket statement about criticism, about people constantly criticizing him. I can understand that. And if someone is big and bad enough to get at him, and if black people are getting at him, he has a right to get back at black people. It's all fair in love and war. That's how I see it.
I suppose. I just feel as if he kind of went out on a limb and got at everybody unnecessarily. His final tweet says, "Of course, everyone is judgmental. I just personally believe we are the most critical of our own."
Oh.
So that's how he ended it. Last I checked, there was no back and forth banter between.
But criticism, I don't think nothing is necessarily wrong with criticism because it makes you sharper. You can't have yes men, and this is go through a larger issue with music industry types. You know, they have too much yes men around them. This is like some of the things that some of these people be wearing. You can see that no one is telling them that's whack. You know, maybe you should change that. You can't leave the house like that. Like, it's obvious that they have a lot of yes people around them is telling them what you're doing is right, what you're doing is, what you're wearing is okay, how you wear your hair is okay. There's no one around them that's telling them, maybe you shouldn't do that because that looks type whack. You know? So I think that if someone is criticizing you, maybe it's for the better. If you have some haters around you, maybe it's for the better.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism.
That's right.
You know what I mean? There's a difference, like you said, there's a difference between criticism and haters. Like haters, that's a whole other scenario. You know, like there's a saying that says, you know, if nobody's hating on you, you're not doing something right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, by definition, a hater is somebody who just dislikes you because of your success. You know what I'm saying? Not so much a person. You're doing well, they're mad.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that I don't think helps anybody. Criticism, constructive criticism, that helps because it's saying, look, this is what you're doing. It's not that I dislike you as a person for it,
right? But
I dislike, you know, how you went about it. I think you should do it better. See, that's the thing. Criticism comes with advice. That's how it's supposed to. It can't just be, oh, that's horrible.
Right.
It's supposed to be like, that's horrible. But if you do this, you'll get better. You see what I'm saying? And I don't feel like that person that was getting at him was doing that. They were just saying, you're a devil worshiper, Miguel.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
So then Miguel there's some kernel of truth in what he's saying. There's some kernel of truth that many of us, we criticize just to criticize. And nowadays, like, many of us who maybe we don't like the way how our lives are going, so we see this guy and he's out there doing his thing because he is out there doing his thing, because there's millions of people that want to sing, but he's out there, he's doing it. So you have someone whose life may not be going right, or maybe they're trying to sing too and it's not going right for them. And then here comes Miguel now, and you're going to make some connection between him and devils. So Miguel has a right to get at him. But I like haters personally.
Why is that?
Because they make you sharper. They make you sharper on your game. Steel sharpens or strengthens steel.
So they say.
Yeah, you can't have plastic against that stuff. So if you have people that's disagreeing with your actions, maybe you should look inward and say, maybe what I'm doing is not right.
You hear that, Miguel?
That's my advice.
It's advice from Brother Sundjata, man. That's priceless. You can't get that everywhere.
That's right, Miguel. Just take it with a grain of salt. I know you look like you got a little feelings, and you seem like a very sensitive guy too. Too many of you guys out there too just sensitive about everything.
Why you think he's sensitive?
I don't know. It seems like a very sensitive guy. You know, for a long time they were saying he was gay. Then he came out with these videos where he's humping and gyrating. Did you see those things?
No.
He used a microphone and he's usually has a sexual thing and he's humping it and all. You're too sensitive, Miguel. You got to get more thicker skin, brother.
What did you say earlier? Sensitive thugs?
Sensitive thugs, you all need hugs.
That's a great line. Well, moment of truth on that. I'll go. Truth be told, I think if you're going to go on a tirade or a rant about what an entire section of a race, or actually don't even say race, because race is not really a real construct, but that what all black people should do, you should probably start by doing it yourself first before you make a statement. Truth be told. That's it.
Embrace the haters, Miguel. Embrace the people who think you're a devil worshiper. Embrace them.
Embrace the girl that you landed on.
Embrace all of those things and embrace all aspects of the music industry, because when they're not talking about you, it's over. So if they're talking in this day and age, it's a good thing. So that's my truth be told.
All right, cool. So we done from Miguel. Next topic is another music topic. Not sure if you guys are familiar with Odd Future, a group from California.
You just lost the 35 and the 33 and over crowd.
Yeah, probably. But they'll understand this. Gentleman from the group, the leader of the group, name of Tyler, the Creator, was partnered up with Mountain Dew for a series of commercials. And this is the first commercial that they put out. We want you to take a look at it, and then we will discuss it after the commercial is complete. All right.
All right, man, we got them all lined up. Nail this little sucker. Come on, which one is he? Point to him.
It's me. You should have gave me some more. I'm nasty.
I don't think I can do this.
It's easy. Just point to him.
You better not snitch on a player.
No.
He's wearing the do-rag.
Snitches get stitches, fool.
Come on, it's the one with the 4 legs.
You thought you was gonna catch me? Keep your mouth shut.
No.
Keep your mouth shut.
No.
I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna do you up. Keep your mouth shut.
I can't do this. I can't do this. No. 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 No.
She's just got to do it.
You're never gonna catch me.
And we're back. So, that was Tyler, the Creator's commercial.
That was some weird-ish right there.
Very weird, but a lot of people was up in arms about it because they felt as if the commercial was racist. I don't know. I don't really feel like it was racist, to be honest. More so than anything, I feel like it was whack. I feel like it was stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just wasn't funny to me. But a lot of people up in arms. It's been quoted as being the most racist commercial ever.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Chill pill.
Really? There was a KFC commercial with a black guy screaming, "I ate the bones, I ate the bones."
Mariah Carey, I'm not Mariah Carey. Mary J. Blige was singing about chicken. Burger King commercial.
Definitely was. That was so much more racist than this is. I just don't think it was funny, personally. I just don't think it was good. I don't think it was funny. And that's my beef with it. I don't think it was particularly racist. I get where they see that the whole lineup was black people. The whole lineup was black people, and the victim was a white woman who was intimidated by the fact that it was all black people. The humor was supposed to play in, I guess, with the
goat.
The goat.
Talking goat.
The talking goat. It was kind of off color for me. And I mean, for anybody who's familiar with this gentleman, Tyler, that's him.
He's a Nigerian too, isn't he?
Man.
You thought I'd go through the segment without
I didn't think he was going to put that on blast. Yeah. He's Nigerian. So what? It's all right. It's okay.
Talk about this Nigerian with this weird commercial.
He is
speak for your people.
Doing music, and he's famous. That's how he got to connect. He's famous anyway to his generation. You know what I mean? Like, it was off color. It was bad taste. But I don't think it was super racist, personally. All right, that's how I look at it.
He's Nigerian,
so that has nothing to do with anything.
Culture has a lot to do with this. We have to talk about this in the cultural aspect.
He doesn't even embrace his ethnicity. He's American. He's born here.
I don't care how good he speak American English.
Oh my God,
he's Nigerian. He grew up in a household with jollof rice. Jollof rice.
Jollof rice. Can we get back?
No. You have to go through the background of these people.
Why? We don't even know for a fact that his background is that serious.
No.
What if his parents was Nigerian and that parent wasn't in the home for his whole life?
He's still gonna have an influence. DNA. Hello.
Oh, okay, that doesn't make you make off-color bad jokes.
No. He's going to have some Nigerian influence around him.
Listen.
Come on, we have to do the backstory, bro.
The backstory is
let's go to
he's
his
a rapper. All his music is kind of off-color and weird. So I don't know what Mountain Dew thought about in the first place when they decided to partner with him. What did they think they were gonna get? Some kind of like cutesy, cute, nice little commercial? No, that's his brand. His brand is off color.
Can we talk about the fact that he's Nigerian, please?
No.
Why not? Why not? You gotta talk about the backstory.
Because I don't. It's not pertinent to the conversation.
Why not? If you want to know if they're prosecuting someone or someone's on court and they trying to get a defense, you have to look at the background. You have to look at the environment. You have to look at these things. Correct? You have to look at people's background. Nothing just starts or creates in a vacuum. Everything starts from somewhere.
Yeah, but we're not prosecuting him. We're just discussing the bad taste.
And where did he get this taste?
Probably from growing up in the slums of West California.
Okay, so let's go there. He grew up in the slums of West LA?
West LA. I don't know where.
He's probably LA, right? Okay, so let's say just West LA.
Tunes, what up? What are you saying no to? Please explain. Go ahead.
Okay, so he grew up in LA. Tyler the Creator, I believe that most of his fans are white, I would think, right? A lot of the people that really got him on is white, right? But we have to look on this craziness. Now, he's had videos that he's hung himself, correct? Correct? Like he's hanging himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the most popular Nigerian singers of all time is Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti had a lot of music that was I would say revolutionary suicide. Correct? You know what I mean by that? Let me explain it. You can say yes or no. Meaning that he was going against Nigerian dictators.
Yeah,
and they have beaten him. And they have killed him. And he had a lot of protest music. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, yes.
So he could have grew up in the household listening to a lot of Fela Kuti, right?
It's a possibility.
Mother could have been listening while he was in the room, correct?
It's possible, but
okay.
What does it have to do with...
You have to look at the backstory.
But I'm saying, how does that correlate to him making a commercial that's blatantly racist?
Because he didn't start from the commercial. He started from when he was in the womb. We have to look at the backstory.
What's he talking about? Okay.
The backstory.
All right.
Okay. So, what is Lou saying?
He said no. I'm like, no what? He's like, no. Let's not get into his background.
Why not, Lou?
Because that's not the key. You're taking away from the topic is the commercial that we showed.
He created a commercial that's based on some weird thing.
Okay. And so for whatever reason he did. The bigger,
for whatever reason.
Yes, the bigger and more important issue, tell me if I'm right, chat room, is the fact that somebody at Mountain Dew okayed this. They were like, man, that's a clever commercial. No, let's run with it.
But you didn't say it was racist. It's not racist. To you, it's not racist either.
To me,
so
it's
you
not.
would have okayed that commercial. Well,
no, I wouldn't have because it was
a
bad commercial.
Because it was a bad commercial. What's a commercial?
I didn't think it was good. If I was in charge, I'd be like, do better. Give me something better. This is whack.
Okay, but my thing is that nothing just starts out of nothing. We have to look at the background of everything, every type of art. If you have some art, you have to look at where the art comes from, where is it produced. And that commercial is art to me. It's not my taste of art, but it's art. Right? So, he's a Nigerian. From Nigerian descent. Grew up in the Nigerian culture. Grew up in an immigrant household from West Africa.
Which is probably not even what happened.
No.
Somebody in the chat room, look up his upbringing, please. Wiki him and see, because I'm sure the
goat, just like in Jamaican culture, is very important. Now I'm looking at the deep psycho. Let's go beyond what we just saw. The goat is very important. Is the goat very important in Nigeria? Like rural society, not cities. Like, of course, the goat's not in the cities, but in rural societies, is the goat important?
It's quite tasty.
So it's an important farm animal, correct?
Sure, yeah.
So that's why he could. So this is what I'm saying. This is why how background plays a part. So why did he choose a goat and not a cow, not a snake, not a dog, not a rat?
The goat might have been Mountain Dew's idea. They might have said, "Look, the mascot we're using for this campaign is a goat. Do something with it." So I mean,
you don't think he had created? We don't know.
No, we don't know. We don't know what's happening. We don't know.
I'm going with the assumption that he had total creative control in this, with the shooting of this, like everything.
That I doubt. Only because Mountain Dew is such a huge corporation. Because of him, they're gonna go with this is okay. So the goat is not gonna represent Mountain Dew. We love that idea, Tyler. We're gonna run with that.
Was he the voice of the goat? Do you know?
Probably.
He was the voice of that goat.
He was also in the commercial. He's one of the assailants, alleged assailants.
Oh, he's also one of the assailants.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is he the man with the action that's putting all this action in place, he's the brain beyond the operation, and he's also in it. I think this commercial is brilliant.
I think
this commercial is brilliant.
I think it was a paycheck for him. It was a smart move, but they banned it, and as far as I know, they dropped him.
I think this commercial is brilliant. I think it's brilliant. Now let's go with the racial aspect first. You have black guys in the lineup. Who predominate? Who's in the jail most? Than us.
Majority black people.
Okay, so let's get to some truth this evening. Who's in the jail but us? You have a white woman who's scared of these black guys. An older white woman. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you say you have white people that's scared of black guys?
Yes.
Yes. And we're already stated that a goat is instrumental in Nigerian rural society. I'm trying to show you the connection, bro. I'm trying to show you the connection. Can I see that commercial one more time? Oh no, God. We don't have time.
It's not even a minute long.
Okay, yeah.
What went back to it?
All right, man, we got them all lined up. Nail this little sucker. Come on, which one is he? Point to him.
It's me. You should have gave me some more. I'm nasty.
I don't think I can do this.
It's easy. Just point to him.
You better not snitch on a player.
No.
He's wearing the do-rag.
Snitches get stitches, fool.
Come on, it's the one with the 4 legs.
You thought you was gonna catch me? Keep your mouth shut.
No.
Keep your mouth shut.
No.
I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna do you up. Keep your mouth shut.
I can't do this! I can't do this! No! 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 No!
She's just gotta do it.
Split to the women, split to the goat.
You're out of your mind, son.
That's Illuminati commercial.
Oh my
that
God.
commercial is a part of the Illuminati, bro.
Oh,
that commercial is a part of the Illuminati. Did you see how they showed the woman and showed the goat? Showed the woman and showed the goat.
Please excuse Brother Sajjad. He's really on one tonight.
You don't see the brilliance in that commercial?
No.
How could you not?
And I definitely don't see any correlation to the Illuminati.
The Illuminati, the Illuminati, as I was watching Professor's Griff video on YouTube, anyone you can look at Professor's Griff, their animal of choice is a goat. A goat's head.
Is it?
A goat's head. Word is born.
I was not aware of that.
Word is born.
Thank you for this information.
Word is born. I think this is perfect for the time. You know why? Because this commercial is showing some form of Illuminati that people are always talking about. It is showing black men that are constantly in the criminal justice system. It is showing a white woman who's scared of these black men. And it's showing a white guy. Did you see the white guy in the back? It's that one. It's that one. It's that one. Trying to frame somebody.
Yeah, so I think that the commercial was bad.
Bro, you watch it tonight, you're going to get these things.
I think the commercial was bad. I don't really see what Brother Sajjad sees and all this stuff. I'm not saying it's not there. I just don't notice it. Chat room.
You don't notice it?
Anything he's saying makes sense.
No one out there notice it? Is it just me that noticed these things? Yeah. You need to watch this thing. When this recording finishes, we put on YouTube. Or you can go, when this show is over, go watch it again on slow motion. You don't see these things?
No.
You don't see the connection?
I see a off-color,
Right.
off-brand sense of humor that isn't funny to me. And I think it was a horrible idea. And I think that's it. He should have gone back to the drawing board.
But he has so much imagery. It's not. Sometimes people, you have to have sight beyond sight. You know what that means? You have to have insight, but you also have to have foresight. Insight means that you're going to have a sight within that you can intuitively see certain things. Foresight is that you can see what's coming in the future. I think this commercial is brilliant for the times. Boom! I think there's an author out there with a book about the prison industrial system called The New Jim Crow. Have you heard of it?
No, I have not.
Check it out. She's saying that there's more black men in jail now than there was ever in slavery. Do you understand what this said? There's more black men in jail now than there was ever slaves in this country.
Well, there's also a lot more people alive now than there were during the time of the slaves.
Right.
So,
but there's more people. But look how much of us are locked up.
Well, I don't know if that's correct. Toons just said, for your information, less blacks in prison than white. We're gonna need some like
no. Okay,
for that.
No, he's saying less blacks are in prison than whites, right? Because white people, in terms of population, because there's so much more white people in the society. Yes, you're right. There's more white people, right? But in terms of percentage, of black men, there are more of a percentage of black men in prison than white men, right? For instance, so if you say black men are 8, 9, 10% of the society, and you have 2% of us or 3% of us in prison or in some type of probation, parole, or in some type of criminal justice system, you have 3-4%. That's a lot.
Right.
For any math person, that's a whole lot. 3% out of 10%.
Yeah.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is brilliant for the time, Tyler Creator. I congratulate you.
Well, unfortunately, it's only going to be seen via YouTube because it was taken off the air.
People not watching TV anymore anyway, as much.
Well, I mean, it was supposed to be an internet spot.
Right.
It's supposed to be an internet spot? Yeah, like it wasn't meant for TV.
You can't just erase some off the internet.
Well, you can't. But what I'm saying is they took it off in regards to like they're not running it as a promoted commercial.
Right.
Like they're done with that, his campaign.
Right.
Of course, that's how I got it. People have it.
Right.
And they saved it themselves, so they have it. And you'll always be able to find it.
Always. Nothing can be erased off the internet.
Any money that he was getting off of that.
They already cut the check a long time ago, Tyler. You already got the check. If you're smart, you got no check from the white folks before. Get your money up front. Because you see what they do to Rick Ross. And you see what they do to black artists.
That was his own fault.
They'll get rid of you in a heartbeat. So for any of you artists up there, you get your money, all your money up front. That's how you do business with the corporations. Because when things go left, they kick you out the door right. Anyway, Tyler, brilliant.
Well,
brilliant. Oh, I was saying the new Jim Crow. New Jim Crow's out. Black men in prison. So he put the prison aspect in there. He put the West African, Nigerian rural culture in that commercial. The goat is very important. In Jamaican society, the goat is very important. You know, we love us some curry goat.
Curry goat is rocking. But not to take away from anything you're saying.
But what?
The commercial was bad.
Because you have to look at the insight, my brother. The insight. That's where it is.
I'm looking at it from every possible aspect.
Are you looking at it for a comedic value?
That was the point. The point was it's supposed to be funny. Was the point of the commercial?
But commercials, like a lot of things, they're images that's just thrown at you in 30 seconds. Sometimes our mind can't grasp those things in a short period of time. We have to go back and go back and go back and view it.
I've watched this commercial a few times at this point. Besides this show,
right? When
I first heard about it, I watched it. I've watched it since then, 1 or 2 times. I've seen it like 5 or 6 times. it's not like a lot to the commercials to have to to read into like, oh man, the underlying tones here are amazing. Like it's obvious what the underlying tones are. I don't see what you see about Illuminati, but everything else, yeah, it's they have the black men lined up.
Right.
That runs parallel with what's happening in real life in our communities.
Okay, what else?
You know what I mean? The white victim, and that's the Caucasians. They're always the victim. You see them in movies, TV shows. For some reason, they always play the victim role, and it's always some aggressive black male. So there's a bunch of stereotypes that are being played here. You know what I mean? I feel like he may have been used by the corporate establishment. They may have already had it lined up and said, look, we're going to put your name on this and give you some money so that, depending on how it tested with audiences, they could be like, well, that was Tyler, the creator's idea. And he's black. So you can't be mad at us. You see what I'm saying?
See that?
Oh, boy.
Can you see that, people? Let me go closer.
Here we go.
Wait, let me move
there,
over.
There you go.
Can they see it?
Yeah.
That's the Illuminati sign. A goat's head.
It's a goat's head, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a goat's head. The Illuminati sign, bro. And I can give you the actual name of it. It's the goat's head. Bab Hamet. The 19th century image of a sabbatic goat. Created by Eliphas Levi. Bro. Tyler, this is brilliant. You have to look at the images.
Okay, you know what?
You have to look at the images.
Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Oh, we're out of time. Oh, man. I want you to go and look at that commercial again.
So, we're going to get to our moment of truth on this. I'm going to go first because I feel like he's going to have a lot to say. Truth be told, I feel like the commercial had racist tones. I didn't think it was overtly racist. I didn't think it was a big deal. I've seen worse in movies, TV, hell, even heard worse in music. So now people want to get, up in the uproar. Honestly, I just think it was distasteful and it wasn't funny. That was my beef with it. It just was not funny to me. And that was it. It was a corny commercial and that was the end of it, truth be told, man. And Mountain Dew, you guys suck.
Tyler, you made a brilliant piece of art that is the sign of the times. Goat head. The goat signifies a lot. What sign is the goat? Is that Aquarius or what the type of?
I don't subscribe to that stuff. I have no idea.
But you know the goat's some type of astrological sign.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Look it up. Okay. The goat is instrumental here. He used a goat here, not a cow, not a dog, not a rat, because the goat head is the sign for the Illuminati. Everyone's talking about the Illuminati in music these days, so you play on that. Yes, Tyler, brilliant. The goat also very instrumental in Nigerian West African culture, because unlike the cow, the goat is more portable. You could bring the goat from here, there, and everywhere. You don't have to feed it as much as the cow. Very important. Another image, the scared white woman. You know which black man has died in this country over the scared white woman? Because if scared white women said that black men tried to rape her. You ever heard of that, bro? They were hung up a black man because they said the black man had sex with her or raped her or something like that. Which black man died over that?
Yeah.
The scared white woman is the salt of the earth in America. Yes. You know, a scared white women have come on TV and said a woman came on the TV when she killed her children. I think this was maybe 5-10 years ago. She drowned her children and she blamed it on a black man. She was a scared white woman. The most powerful image in this society you can get in front of you is the scared white woman. Not the scared Asian, not the scared Latina, not the scared black woman. The scared white woman. Brilliant, Tyler. Now, you have a white man behind her, a cop, saying, pick out that one, pick out that one, pick out that one. Oh, I'm running? Okay, I'm running time. And the last thing, the black men in the lineup. More black men are in the criminal justice system now than there was ever in slavery, percentage-wise. Tyler, I'm now a fan of yours. Thank you. Good night.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Absolutely interesting show. Another Sundjata rant for the ages. You want to connect with us? Hit us on Twitter, twitter.com/TBT show, or you can @TBT show. Instagram is Truth Be Told Tuesday. Our email is itsalltruth@gmail.com. If you want to watch the show, any archive shows, you can find them on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/user/TBT show. And of course, Facebook is facebook.com/itsalltruth. Brother Sundjata's Twitter handle is
HOW Substance.
And my Twitter handle is RealEyez Mist, RealEyezMyst. We want to thank you guys for watching. We appreciate y'all, and we will see you next week, Tuesday, at the same time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Peace.